Hello everyone, and welcome back to Satisfactory. In this episode, we will start out by expanding our power production by basically doubling the amount of generators that we have at the central lake. After that, we will go ahead and unlock the explosives, and we will clear out the poison geysers that are next to the base, and we will move the space elevator on top of that big rock there. And then we will close things out by starting construction of the Versatile Frameworks factory. This is where the next material will come from that we will need to fit into the space elevator. So let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. And we're back. Alright then, so I believe in the last episode I did say that maybe we should upgrade our power production, and yeah, that is kind of important at this point, because if we check on one of these poles, oh yes, max consumption is now above the capacity. So yeah, we definitely need to take care of this, and soon. Technically speaking, we are still okay because the actual consumption is well below the capacity, but I don't want to play any games apart from Satisfactory, so yeah. Let me see. We have tier 2 miners at this point, right? So basically we can double the current power production we have at the other lake. We just need to upgrade the miners, and we can put in double the amount of power generators. So we have 8 there, so I will set up 8 more. And well, technically speaking, we could go for more because I believe we have one more coal deposit there that is actually uncovered. So you know what, let's go for 16. And that means that we will need 2 Mark II miners, no sorry, 3, and a lot of, well, I will go for tier 3 belts at this point, no reason not to. And of course a lot of pipes. So let's start with that, make sure we have enough copper sheets for all the pipes that we will need to build. So I will take, I suppose, 5 stacks, that should be plenty enough. What else? We will need the encased industrial beams, which are right here. We have 100, lovely. We will need these guys as well. Lots of cables, of course. Yeah, at this point we really should put these quantum storages here. I will take, I suppose, 2 more stacks of wires. We will need quite a few rotors, so let's stock up on those. And reinforced plates. I will take 2 of those. And technically speaking, we should be okay. How are we on the steel beams? Okay, I would like to use tier 3 belts, so I will pick up a bit more of those as well. I will also put down a couple items just to make some room. Okay, the quantum storages can go because we are not going to use those for this particular project. Anything else? I will keep the biofuel because I want to clear the area to make sure that we can place down the different belts unobstructed. And I think we are good to go. Oh, right, ma'am. We had a hard drive being researched, so this will give us alternate steel frames or the bolted iron plates. Huh. Let me see. This is the same recipe. 1850 for 3. And right now 18, was it 50? Hard drive library, there we go. Yeah, 1850 for 3 of them. So let me check again. 3 times. This would actually be, let me see, 40, 36. This would consume a lot more screws. Just for a bit of faster crafting speed. I don't think I like that. What about the other one? The steel frame. Yeah, let me see. So right now we are using the rods instead of the steel pipes, so this is an option, I suppose. You know what? Let's rescan. Steel rotor. Okay, I believe for the stators we will also need basically the same recipe, just in different proportions. And copper ore and iron ore gives us extra iron ore. I will go for the steel rotors. Okay, so let's not waste any more time and let's go and sort out our power production. Also, there was a patch, this might date when I was actually recording this. They did say that they changed the way the slide jumping works. Oh yeah, I think it feels a little bit faster if we jump this way. Oh yeah, the forward momentum is a lot better. Yeah, I was thinking that it didn't feel quite right, but yeah, this one feels a lot better now. So anyways, we are pretty much on site, so we might not need to cut out anything. Oh yeah, I didn't. Let me see. I think we should be okay on the pumps. I didn't put them into the to-do list, so I think we are going to be okay. So anyways, it is a bit loud. I will lower the volume. So right now we have 8 of these guys, and let me see what is the throughput of the tier 3 belts. It's 270. So yeah, it's more than double of the tier 2, which means that basically we can continue this particular stack and use tier 3 belts. That's going to be fine. Okay, I believe the power plants at this point are ready to go. But first, we need to give them the coal that they will need. And for that, we will need to upgrade our mines, and we need to upgrade the belt that brings in the actual coal. Is this already upgraded? I don't think so. Marked, yeah, it is marked 3 already. Great. Let me see. I think I will redraw these belts because they are a little bit inefficient. Okay, so let's upgrade these guys. Production mark 3 miners, please. And this should give us enough coal to supply all those power generators. And now that we have... Sorry? I thought I heard someone. Oh, it's just the miners. Okay. So, now that we have plenty of steel belts, let me just make sure. Not belts, but... not a lot. But hopefully it's going to be enough. If not, then we can go home. That's going to be fine. So we can do the merger right here. That's going to make the delivery of this coal a little bit easier. So we need a merger right here, facing towards the actual power generators. That way. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. The output should be, yeah, at 120. So we will just use tier 1 belts for these, and then tier 3 as the rest. I think I will actually make this one come down to level. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Okay, let's see if we have enough. 24, maybe, I'm not sure. No, it's not going to be enough. But I think we are going to be okay because the power generators should have been full. So yeah, I think we should have enough power until I go home and pick up a bit more steel. Also, yeah, we really should sort out the quantum storages for the most important resources. It would be nice to have access to them from far away. Also, we should have a couple hogs on this ramp, right? No, apparently not. That's fine. Anyways, what I had in mind for the next thing that we need to do in this episode is that we can move the space elevator to the main base. But for that one, we need to have access to explosives, and I think if you know what is behind the base, you might know why we need explosives for this. Yeah, I want to blow up those gas geysers and, well, put the space elevator on top of that rock. Anyways, let me pick up a couple more steel plates. Let me see. Take all that's 2 stacks, that should be enough. Also, all that coal, yeah, I think that can be dumped. So I will pick up 2 more stacks. Okay, we have a lot more power potential, but as you can see, the actual power generators are starting to run out. So we need to sort this one out, and quick. Okay, I think the coal supply should be assured at this point. Let's see if the generators light up one by one. Yeah, we are starting to see a couple of them coming online. Of course, it will take a lot of time for every one of them to percolate through, but I think overall we should be in a better place. Ooh, capacity is getting very, very close to the actual consumption now. So, yeah. So anyways, what is the actual throughput of these belts? It is 270, right? Yeah, 270. So we are right now outputting, let me see, 240. If I had a power short, we could increase this output to be 270, and that would fully saturate the belt, which would make the filling up of the power generators a little bit faster. But we don't have them. Oh well. Anyways, the power at this point should be sorted, so you just need to give it some time. What we need to do next, as I have said, we need to move the power, the space elevator. So if you don't mind, I will do that right now.
A simple melody into the effigy, yet we hear no harmony. It covers the temple in bones and organs and limbs, yet ignores our bleeding wounds. Scripture is needed. Consume.
A familiar pattern is emerging in your brain. Please assess yourself for signs of concussion. If necessary, a replacement pioneer will be dispatched. Work must continue. Replacement delivery schedule estimate. Error, years.
Okay, in case it wasn't obvious, I am actually looking for sulfur because we really need to have access to explosives, as I have said. And without sulfur, we cannot research explosives. So I have been looking for that for a while now. But hey, at least we are running into slugs, which is kind of nice. What else can we do other than just keep looking? Well, I suppose we can actually look for actual deposits. And the closest one is, oh Jesus, that's very far away. Well, I suppose that is the best option we have right now, instead of just looking for a random node to run into. Right, so we have a sulfur deposit right here. I will mine as much as we are able, and then we will go home. Okay, hopefully 80 will be enough. Where the base is this way. By the way, where are we? Okay, so we are just north of our power generation. We could set up a miner, but no, it's going to be fine. I think we have better deposits a little bit closer than this, so I think we will go for those instead. And welcome home. Okay, so we need, let me see. Under sulfur, we need 50 black powder to research the actual explosives. So, can I make that much? Where is it? Is it in the equipment? Yes, it is. Okay, so, okay, we can make 80. As soon as I pick up some coal, I will drop down the Mercer sphere, the meat, the slugs. I will destroy the leaves, that's just 11, that's fine. Okay, so we need how many exactly? I believe it is a 1-to-1. Yes, it is. Okay, so we need 80 coal to make the maximum amount of black powder that we can make. Oh, it's a double craft even, so it's going to be even better. 120, I believe. No, 160. Oh, that's going to be a lot better than only 50, only 80. That means that we might be able to make at least a couple of explosives, which will come in handy in the long run. And it can stack up to more than 100, so even better. Okay, I will delete the rest of the code, that's fine. Let's research the actual explosives.
Detonator and basic Nobelisk unlocked. Most obstacles can be cleared with the basic Nobelisk. It is most effective against organic material and is able to destroy small boulders and porous rock. Deployed Nobelisks will stick to the first solid surface they touch and queue on the universal detonator. If you do not recall the order in which you deployed the Nobelisks, remember Fixit does not take responsibility for any harm caused due to human error, even if those errors are genetic.
Yeah. Okay, so now we need a detonator, and here it is. Next, we need to make the actual explosives. They are called the Nobelisks. Yeah, we can make plenty. They are basically pipe bombs. Yeah, 30 will be plenty enough. I will make the rest later. What we need to do now is actually sort out this place. It has been a sore spot for me, so detonator goes in our hand, and there we go, it is ready for business. Let's ready an explosives, and we will start destroying these gas spewing geysers. So throw one detonator there, and then boom, that one is gone and it is no longer spewing gas. Lovely. This place is now clean. Let's see what we need to do to actually build the platform for the space elevator. Now, I don't remember, I believe the footprint of the space elevator is a 7x7, but we will need to make sure. Basically, I want to have the space elevator on top of that rock, and the rest of the base will be slightly lower than that. Basically on this level. Okay, so let's build a ramp. 4 meter or... yeah, 4 meter ramp. Let's see if 2 of them is good enough. No, I think we need 3. Maybe even more. Oh yeah, and don't forget the slug, of course. Thank you. So let me see, foundation 1 meter. That is slightly too low, I believe. So yeah, I think I will go for this high. Next, let's see. So as I have said, the foundation for the space elevator should be around 7. Let me see. So that's going to be 4 and that's 7. Okay, I believe this platform is ready to receive the actual space elevator. Let's make sure we can actually store the resources from the original one. Let me see. We will need to drop things down. I think we have too many reinforced plates. A phrase that I have never thought I would actually ever say, but there we are. We can also drop down pretty much all of our copper sheets. I will keep 2 stacks, I suppose. And that should be enough space. Okay, so the original space elevator is gone. Let's see if I remember correctly of the footprint for that guy. So these ports are centered on the foundation, and yeah, it appears to be centered on this side as well. I think we have a final position for our space elevator at this point. Yeah, you and this little outcropping can go away, and we will build out the ramps for the rest of this platform. So there is the final position of our space elevator. Next, we really need to take care of the production of the versatile frames next. So I already have a relatively acceptable, I believe, 4 assembler blueprint, not a blueprint, but a production chain already set up. Also, what is poking through here? That might be debris from all the explosives that we have used recently. So anyways, as I have said, I will also build a ramp going up to the base here, at least for the time being. Yeah, I think this should go away once we reload the game. So let me see what we need in terms of inputs and outputs. So anyways, once again, I am using the Satisfactory tools, the 1.0 calculator. And once it loads, versatile framework, I already set it in. We are going to have a 10 items per minute production, which means that we are going to need a 100-minute cycle to finish everything, unless I push it up to 20 per minute. And for that, we will need 120 iron ore per minute and 480 coal. Now, about the coal. To achieve that, we would either need... Well, no, that's not going to work because our belts cannot handle what we need of them. Maybe 15 per minute. Yes, no, not. Oh. Yeah, this needs to be 10 per minute, I suppose, because our current technology can only allow 270 on throughputs on the belts, and the coal will need to be 240 for a 10 per minute versatile framework output. So yeah, we are going to go for this one. Now for the location of this. I think the most sense is actually... Let me just show you. I think the most sense would be around here. I think we should have a couple of iron deposits here, and we have the coal deposit on this little island. If we scan for iron ore, let me see. We should have a couple here. Maybe we got overloaded with the low gold deposits. As long as the official map is correct, we should be in business. Also, apparently we have a Mercer sphere here. So you are coming with me. Thank you.
Our blood could fill the effigy veins for a resonant song. Scripture becomes harmony, becomes composition. Defile our temple and the threads will sew the windows open.
Pattern analysis continuing. New instruction. Repeat pioneer exposure to alien artifacts. Brain damage compensation packages may be available on successful completion of a special claims form. Our expert Fix-It medical staff are impartial and always open to assess your claim.
Right. Okay, so as I was saying, we have one impure deposit here. I might as well just scan for it and see it on the map. So, impure, normal, and normal. With the tier 2 miners, that's going to be child's play, so that's fine. And we have a coal deposit here. We can basically place down... wait, it's actually pure. So with a tier 2 miner, we should have basically the 240 that we will need for this setup. So that's going to be just fine. So basically, yeah, I think we are good to go. Okay, we don't need to have any power shards for this one. Unfortunately, as I have said, it's going to be a 10 per minute production. We cannot really support anymore. Maybe 12 per minute. No, even that is a little bit asking too much. The most we can get out of this is going to be 11 per minute. And that would require 264 coal. And our belts can only handle 270. So since we have a single deposit of coal here, we need to have a single belt coming out of it. And that is the best we can do at the moment. So yeah, let's just go for 10. Okay. Well, that basically means that can I build the... Oh, wait, first things first. Let me get rid of these because I didn't build all the power generation that I was setting out to do. So anyways, can I build these miners right now? We are lacking one steel pipe. That's fine. We will start by upgrading this coal deposit that we are already using. And as you might have guessed, that also means that we will not be able to use this for power generation. Sorry, where are you? There you are. We really don't want to mess with aliens this close to the edge of the world. So yeah, we will need to stop using this one for power generation and rely on our off-base power generators. Because as it turns out, we need this place to make the versatile frameworks. Okay, so what I will do is set this one to be a tier 2 miner. Mark II. And we will route this output going towards that place. And we will set that one up in the next episode. Yeah. What I will do is cut off the coal supply right now. You can stop. And I will let this belt run all the way back to the base. We will use all this coal, and once the power generators shut down, we will dismantle them. And maybe move them to the other site that we are using for power generation. I think we should be okay, all things considered. Yeah, I think we will be okay. Okay, this coal can actually go away. Right, okay. I think at this point, well, we should have a couple of time lapses, so maybe there is no need to say goodbye just yet. Maybe we can actually put down one more miner for the iron. So where was the normal deposit? This should be impure. Yes, it is. Also, I can hear some humming. I suppose it should be up here. Yes, it is. Okay. So where is the normal deposit? They are down here. We need 360 per minute of iron. So this will give us 240. Yes. We can use a tier 2 miner for one of them and a tier 1 miner for the other. So they should be this way. There you are. And they don't appear to be covered up by anything. That's great. So as I have said, I will place down a Mark II miner for one of them. There, and a tier 1 miner for the other one. Great. So what do we need next? We need 4 smelters and 6 steel foundries. Okay. We will need... Okay, we need to switch places, apparently. We need to have the Mark II miner here and the Mark I miner on the other side. Because if you take a look at the diagram, we will need to have the 240 coal... let me see. Yeah, the 240 iron ore needs to be closer to the coal, and we can have the 120 iron ore on the other side for the normal ingots. Now, where do we want to place down the actual production site? I think it's pretty obvious. It needs to be right here. By the way, what kind of deposit is this? It's impure, so if we cover this up, it's not going to be the end of the world. Okay, I think I will clear the area, and then I think we can say goodbye. Okay. I don't know if this is actually something that we can blow up. This texture looks a little bit suspect to me. Let's see if we can blow this up. Yes, we can. Okay, I thought so. Where does this lead? Oh, right. I think it is actually going towards our Caterium deposit. Also, yeah, that stamp can go away. All of these markers can go away, actually. There we go. So, Yeah. This one actually goes towards our SAM ore deposit. Yeah, I think we need to clear the area a little bit more. Okay, I think I am going to be okay with this amount of space. Let me just pick up a couple more bushes and we should have a nice clean slate to work on. And I think I decided to risk going a little bit over time on this one because I think building the power generators should give us enough extra time, because I will basically put all of that onto a single time lapse, which means that we should have a bit more extra time. Let me see. These bushes, and I think we should be okay. All right, next. As I have said, let's start with a lookout tower. There. All right, so foundations will go right here. Okay, so this is where the start of this platform will be, but apparently we need to do a little bit more cutting. There we go. Okay, so we have no plants poking through, and I don't think I have covered any of the deposits, so I still want to make sure that we still have access to these guys. Also, I just remembered we should have, yeah, the iron ore and the coal can go into the bin. Next, we will need 4 iron smelters. As I have said, they can be on here because these foundries will be on that side. So we can have 4 smelters right here. Now, how do we want to do this? Because basically we can either do a manifold or a balanced input. I think we should have enough space for a balanced input, but you know what? A manifold will do just fine. So we need 4 more foundations. We are going to feed the iron ore in from that side, I think. So we need, let me see, logistics and splitters. Input coming in from the mine, this way. Right. There, and well, you know what? Let's just go for tier 2 belts. Or 120, yeah, tier 2 belts will be fine. Oh, sorry. After the first splitter, the others actually need to face the other way. So after that one, the input needs to be that way. There, and the input can be exactly like this. Great, so this will take care of the iron ingot production, and this will need to go into making cast screws and iron plates and some rods as well. But first need to take care of the power production. There. I think I will do a manifold for the others as well. So basically we need, let me see, 2 for the screws, 3 for the plates, and let me see, 2 for the iron rods. So that is going to be 2, 4, 7. Okay, so we need 7 constructors. Let me see, constructors. Thankfully, we have access to off-site resources. That's great. As I said, we will do a manifold once again, which means that, yeah, might as well start merging them first, and then that should make our lives a bit easier if we see the spacing that we will need. So, merger for the output of these smelters. Output facing towards that way. And this time the output will face towards the left. Once again, tier 2 belts will be fine. Okay. So let's make sure they have the correct recipe. So Control C and Control V. Next, so we need, let me just put them in one by one. So constructor, there we go. 2 for the iron rods. Let me see, 2 for the screws and 3 for the iron plates. There. Great. So plates, plates and plates, and then cast screws, Control C and Control V. That's 2 of the screws and then 2 for the iron rods. There. And now we need to have a manifold going through this place. Production, no, sorry, logistics, splitters, incoming from this way. Yes, and from here on out, our input is going to be from that way. Okay, so we should have the basic iron things sorted out. So we have 2 screw factories, 2 rod factories, and 3 iron plate factories. And we have the 4 smelters to supply them with the resources that they need. And at this point we need 6 steel foundries. That's a lot. Steel foundry, we should... Oh, we don't have enough modular frames. So I believe that is the sign that I needed to stop recording. So yeah, I will go home, pick up everything else we need. Can I use the... Yes, I can. Okay. So we need 6 foundries for the steel ingots. Then we need 4 more constructors for the steel beams. Then we need 2 assemblers for the reinforced plates. Then we need 3 for the modular frames. And we need 2 more for the versatile frames. So these are the resources that we need. Basically, we need a couple more modular frames and that's it. That is very encouraging to see. So should I risk going a little bit longer? Let me see, the recording now is at 112. I think we can afford to go a little bit longer. I am risking things, but I think we should be able to do it. So let me see, that's going to be enough frames. And I think we have enough of everything else. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Also, I will get rid of this 3 because it is poking through. Alright, and since we are here, might as well drop off the leaves and the wood in our biofuel factory. Or biofuel refinery to be more exact. So wood and leaves. Yeah, technically we should be able to bring in the power as well. I think we can use this power pole. Oh, right, it's this way. Ah, it's just barely too long. Okay, fine. Okay, so now we have power on site. Let me see the diagram once again. So we need the 6 foundries. I think they will be right at home here. So production foundry, 6 of these planes. They will be going this way. There. How long are these guys? Right, I think maybe there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, since they are on the edge of this platform, I think we will feed the iron in on ground, well, on ground level on this platform, and we will feed the coal in from the bottom. For that one, I think, oh, let me see, I will put in a, how do we want to do this? Okay, I will feed in the iron first and then we will worry about the coal. So, iron. The iron will be fed in, of course, with splitters, input facing in from the miner. There. So, oh right, for this one we will need power slugs. Don't forget, please. Basically, we need to sorry. This is miner 1. This is mine. Wait a second. Is this an impure? No, it's normal. So output 60. This should be a tier 2 miner. There. And we don't have a steel pipe. Great. Okay, just for a second. And that is not what we need. What did I use the steel pipe for? Well, either way, this needs to be a tier 2 miner, which will give us 120, and we need to boost the output with a pair of power shards. So yeah, we need to go home. Okay, so we need a bit more steel pipes, and we need at least a couple power shards. So I will take out the blue ones. 6. Yeah, you know what? Let's turn those guys into power shards. I will only waste the blue ones for this. Wait. Oh, right. That way. The orange one can go, yellow one can go in. So, let me see. Yeah, there we go. 6 shards. We only need 2, but yeah, as I've said, I don't really mind wasting the blue ones. The yellow and the purple ones we will need for the summer's loops. And just in case, I will take one more stack of cables. And I think that is all we need. So, Mark II miner, please, facing, let me see, this way, please, yes. And as I have said, so this will give us 120, but we need double that amount, so 240, exactly. Okay, you can go in, let me see, 3 and turn it into Mark III. There we go. You go in there. Well, maybe this way. Great. So this will give us enough iron. Okay, so the iron is taken care of. What we are going to do now is get rid of these foundations. There, and we will build splitters, well, there, but that's, I think, 2 levels down. Yeah. There, and I wonder if I build an elevator, Mark III, just in case. So here, no, that's going to be not quite correct. Okay, what if I place the elevator there, input, yes, down, facing this way. There, and we will put in the splitter on top of that. Yeah, this will work. Right? Do I hear the... Maybe not. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I will move these guys out a little bit just in case. Something like this. Just to be on the safe side, basically. Okay, now just to feed these guys with coal from that coal miner, and that is going to be pretty much it. So let me see, how far is it, by the way? Oh, there it is. Yes, I know this needs to be tier 3, so might as well start bringing that one in instead. Almost there. There we go. Okay, let's start upgrading all this. Okay. So we only need to make this belt go into the coal inputs, and we are pretty much good to go. There. Into that one. Alright, that takes care of the foundries, and I think at this point we should really go and say goodbye. So, That's the coal taken care of. Yeah, I think I will actually quickly get rid of these foundations. There and there. And I will actually put back the originals. This will actually hide these elevators, but I think I am going to be okay with that. Let's see. Okay. So we have the foundries taken care of. In the next episode, we will turn those steel ingots into steel beams and then start sorting out the intermediate production, and then we will take care of the actual versatile frameworks. It's only going to be 10 per minute, but I suppose that's more than 0. So anyways, we are way over time, and I can only hope that we will have enough time lapses that I can take care of this extra footage. So all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you'd like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.